who knows really? Starting PS2. And about to start, and yep, getting into this game number 1 as I incorrectly put the pen away. There we go.
2, 1, go!
Grr. Backer coming out. Oh, I have yet to say the commentator thing. Good back air coming out from Poisonous Pain. Haha. Haha. Very not supplementary. Satisfactory, that's the word. Satisfactory back air. And Glory, you know, playing a bit with a bit more fire, with a bit more pizzazz than I feel like the first time that this set happened. And Poisonous Pain, fresh off of a very depressing loss to Steve. One of these two had to play against Steve, the other one had to play against like Bowser or Me Brawler or something. These PK fires coming out. You know, Glory does have the early lead here. That down tilt up air is not going to be taking it quite yet. But yeah, I can't talk. Trying to find something, not going to be able to. Oh, right. Twitch chat's not on stream anymore, so I have to bring up the stream again. This is an entertaining matchup, so I probably actually won't be looking all that much. I'll look in between games. But getting back into this one, speaking of games, Glory is in the lead, but we are starting to get into kill territory for Poisonous Pain here. So I'm trying to pull out my charge cord because my phone is at 33%, but I'm gonna be here for a while longer, I think. So hold on, this thing is stuck. Okay, there we go, we got it. And Poisonous Pain still has yet to take the stock off of Glory, and I feel like Glory is actually gonna. Okay. Yep. If you hit the pit under the orbitars, you don't block it. Is there a spare USB port? Yes, there is. I gotta like worm my way in here though. Dexterity. Is this turned the wrong way? It might be. Wait a minute. USB plug-in. There we go. Okay. So, arrows coming out. Huh? Yeah. I need to charge my phone, man. And once again, PK fire hitting under the orbitars. And I mean, because I feel like the main thing that was really going against Glory in that first set was the fact that like he had like pit player muscle memory. It's just like I must arrow in at every possible opportunity. And Poisonous Pain was kind of just absorbing that and healing off like a bunch of damage.
That was easy.
And I don't know if we really changed anything because like we're still pressing the neutral B a lot. It's just not going into the Lucas. What is this? Stage-based banter? Saying go ahead and pick FD. Good song, by the way. We got the my hands are clammy, let this stop. Oh, going back to FD. Rare double FD stream here. And big ol' slap. Actually, very small slap. Lucas has tiny hands. Now, here's a question. Does Lucas have shoulders? Because it kind of just feels like he goes just straight from neck to arm. Nothing shoulder related, just... No, I think there's tiny ones there, just looking at the little render in the bottom. And back here, hitting here, not much to really be said about this gameplay thus far. Nice little tomahawk from Glory there. Gonna be catching the tether with the dash attack. Gonna be taking that stock. Because that is... I feel like that dash attack is like pretty DIable. It's just kind of a jump scare move, so you don't really have the most time to actually react to getting hit by it and then properly DIing it, so it often kills earlier than it should. Or maybe it just has a lot of knockback growth that I don't know about, which could definitely be possible. Because Sakurai kind of just likes doing that. It's like, this one random move will kill you at 100 because, teehee, I felt like it. There's coming out, none of them hitting. Although, Poisonous Paint does make it back to stage here. Still has yet to find a stock. I feel like that's the big difference that's being made between this second set and the first one. Is that Glorious isn't making it a lot harder for them to be killed, for Poisonous Paint to hit these kill moves. Getting the up throw there at a fresh like 150. Now, and I feel like Poisonous Paint just hasn't been going for these PSI magnets anymore in this game. I say as he uses it instantly. Yeah, never mind anything I said there. But yep, Glory getting the down tilt into up air to close out that second stock. Playing much more dominant. I feel like we're just kind of more awake now in this second game than this first one. But interesting little corner interaction there, but going back to neutral. A lot of clashing projectiles here. I've noticed Poisonous Paint only really goes for the side B once we're in the territory where it actually sends like a considerable distance. Like once we crossed that like 80% threshold, that was a weird angle. But once we cross that 80% threshold, that's when we start seeing the PK fires come out. Which I guess at that point is like, you're not really going to be getting combos that much, especially at that distance, so you might as well just use the move that hits the guy. And back air is coming out, not going to be landing on either side. Forward throw definitely is a kill throw, but just not at center stage at this percent. And yeah, wasn't able to get the right angle on the up B. I think I heard the word switch cross Poisonous Paint's lips, so might be seeing the Falco come out. I know he also has a hero, but if I recall correctly, he's like mixed on his hero. Whoa, what was that cough? We're dying. Shout out to dying. Anti-shout out, actually. Dying bad. If you are dying, cut it out. Lol. Yeah, okay, we are. Whoa. So we are seeing the Falco come out, which I also don't really have much to say about this matchup. I feel like we're just going to be seeing a lot more neutral, because I feel like Glory was kind of dominating the neutral situations into the Lucas, when I feel like Falco theoretically should be doing a bit more into them and get a lot more out of like successful neutral interactions, because you know, got those cutscene combos I was talking about earlier, and you know, hit very aerial based character. And Falco, for those of you who don't know, he prefers the air. He says as he then converts to land-based vehicle for his final smash. That's not even in this game. I missed the... Shoot, I forgot what the vehicle was called. Is it Landmaster? The tank thing that was their final smash in Smash 4 and Brawl. That. Which I'm glad they changed it, or at least the voice line. Even though now they both send you into the air. for their final smash. I don't know if that was a regrab. It is indeed called the... Thank you. I appreciate the confirmation. But... interesting reflect there coming out. Glory gonna have to find this kill soon. That Nair's not quite gonna do it, but we do have Falco off stage, gonna be using our multiple jumps to throw out several different aerials, one of which does find its mark as we go back to even stock count. And jab not finding its mark. Poisonous comes in with a Nair. And get a nice little combo here. Glory having a bit of a hard time landing here. Finally gets it with those Orbitars, because I feel like a lot of the time, at least when Poisonous Pain was playing Lucas, was just really good about hitting Glory underneath the Orbitars, just negating them. But this Falco might have a bit of a harder time doing that. But also, I don't even think that was as much of a Lucas thing, now that I'm thinking about it. I think it was just like kind of good precision on Poisonous's part. And ultimate multi-hits famously being not functional. Back air coming out, gonna be catching that spot dodge as Glory finds themselves in the lead once more in this game number 3. Poisonous Paint gonna have to find this kill soon if we still want to stay in the set. And this is losers, so it's also a matter of staying in the tournament. But as of right now, both players kind of struggling to find anything really too substantial here. Because Poisonous Paint definitely going to be looking for some strong hits to either set up for like offstage scenarios or just like finding a kill. But Glory making that hard, racking up some percent here. Getting ready to look for some kills himself. Yep, going to be getting sharked through the stage by that up air. Ooh. Waiting out the spot dodge yet again. Poisonous Paint gonna have to be careful about that. It is kind of like an instinct thing. Bad habit that players have. Like I'll admit I'm guilty of doing this too. You just kind of spot dodge at every earliest convenience, which can mix up some players. Other players, if they're ready for it, you know, they're gonna make it a rough time for you. But pit up B, very linear. So Poisonous Paint is going to be able to catch it out, beat it out with the down air. Although we are sitting at 150, I feel like that dash attack that Glory's going for will start killing here. Just a matter of finding the one solid hit. And Poisonous Paint, you know, at the very least, Glory is in like combo range here, although we do have like actual max rage on us, so I'm not sure how true these Falco combos are even gonna be. Like, yeah, you only got like up tilt into one up air, and then we were able to DI away. Although, ooh, getting a little something set up there, looking for the F smash, which honestly might have killed with all that rage, but dash attack gonna come out. Glory getting revenge from earlier in the day, taking the set 3-0. So yeah, good stuff to Glory here. Going to be moving on to losers semis. Who is waiting in semis? Is it Frank? It is Frank. So you're going to be seeing Glory versus Frank up next. I'm going to draw